Shalom, this is Brother Yana, giving all praises to Yahawah, sham, Yahawashi, and giving honors to the elders out there doing the work, truly and sincere. Salutation to the brothers who's doing the work as well, and the sisters as well. Can't forget about them. You know, um, I didn't write nothing down. Just gonna go through like freestyle. I ain't even putting down. Just gonna just go work on top of my head. Things like that. Um, I ain't done a video in a while. It's been busy, but nevertheless, I'm here to do it. And you know, uh, that we know we're in the last days, and we got to keep on pushing this word, keep pushing this truth. And there was a brother, I don't know the brother's name, but I know he was in a GMS camp, and he got kicked out for whatever the reason it was. But he the work don't stop. The work don't stop. You gotta keep on pushing his truth and keep pushing his word, because the Most High have chosen you to do the work. Okay? And how brothers, I see some brothers with some camps and they go on to their own, and that's okay. That's okay, man. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that when you go on your own. Some brothers like to join camps, and stuff like that, and some brothers get kicked out of camps or whatever the situation may be, but you always got to keep on working, man. You always got to keep on pushing his word no matter what, So the brother, was doing a video against the elders, saying something against the elders of GMS, I was watching it briefly and stuff like that, and why he fought against the elders, he wanted to vent out whatever, I gone against the elders of 14th Street Israelite Pequash, things like that, and we was going back and forth, and it wasn't getting nowhere. It wasn't getting nowhere. And when I got around them and I apologized, and tell him that it was getting to my head, things like that. And he told me, he was like, I know, 'cause he was coming at me and I had to defend myself. He was going gun blazing, we laugh at that, So, it's just what it is, and it was no hard, it was no hard feelings. It was no hard feelings. All right. But, he had to keep what he got to do, and I got to keep on doing what I got to do. We all got to keep working, keep pushing this truth. All right. The book of Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. So you got to keep working on your salvation, because the elders, they can't help you. I mean, they can help you, okay, to guide you, all right, and things like that, but they can't save you. All right, you got to work on your own salvation. Every man got to work in their own salvation. All right, every man, no matter you from elder to you just come into this truth. A day ago, 2 days ago, whatever, from 15, 30 years, 40 years to 2, 3 days ago, right? You got every man got to work in their own salvation. All right. If a gentleman comes and a young lad wants to get into the truth, and and I've been in the truth for was it 2019 now? It will be, I got in the truth on like in August. It will be almost what 11 years, 12 years, something like that. So, you know, um, like 10, 11 years almost. So, anyway, a brother will come in and I will teach the brother, and I will show him and guide him through the scriptures through the scriptures, and teaching what I know, okay? And I'm still learning myself. Like I said in my videos, I'm no scriptologist. I commit to that. That's not my strong suit. My strong suit is reading, but nevertheless, I'm still in His Word. I'm still pushing His truth out, okay? And when I have difficulties or certain things, I'll call the brothers. The brother. I'd like to give a shout out to the brother Shakradan. Watch his video, See the Truth of 144. That's brother Shakradan's a studious brother, and I call other brothers as well. And things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing to be ashamed of, because I don't have that. I don't have that. That ego. Like I know everything, and I'm not that. I'm a humble dude, or try to be a humble man. And things like that. If I don't know it, hey, I'll get back to a person. So if a young man comes, I can guide him through the scriptures, okay? Show him what I know, show him through the scriptures, through truth, okay? And things that he don't want to believe, or he just go on your own, Google, watch other brothers' videos and things like that, and when you get that, then you work out, you gotta work on your own salvation. Matter of fact, let's go to the book of James. No matter, you go camp, whatever, you still got to push this word no matter what. It don't stop. The book of James, chapter 1, verse 22. It says, Be ye doers of the word, but not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Okay? So, not just be hearers. Once you get this word, once you study, and things, then you would, go out there and follow the law, statute, commandments. You know who you are now. Follow the high holy days. Keep the Sabbath holy. And things like that. And it will come. It will naturally come on. It will naturally come. When I got into this truth, I was excited. And things like that. And it's not easy. And that's not easy. It's hard. You know. I was with various camps, and I learned, and brothers went on their own, leaving the camp, and and brothers separated, and they still had to keep doing the work. Like me and the brother, Shakradan. I love that brother. We used to do the work together on Columbus Circle, but I moved, okay, and he's still doing the work. I'm still doing the work. It doesn't stop. You got to keep on going. You got to keep pushing this word. Like, every man got to work in their own salvation, like the scripture says. Okay? So, so no matter what camp you in, it doesn't matter, because the Most High is going to protect you anyway, Let's get in that scripture. Because you have to understand, it's not about the camp. It's not about the camp. It's about Yahawashi and Yahawashi, man. I know the camps, going against each other, and who has 100% truth and this and that. The Most High has 100% truth. And I could say that boldly. The Most High has 100% truth. Because like others, brothers, they going against each other and things like that. But the Most High has 100% truth. All right, just keep working, doing the work diligently. And you work on your own salvation. The book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. All right? So, no matter if you're in the camp or you're by yourself, the Most High is going to guide you. The Most High is going to deliver you. The angel is going to watch over you, man. There's plenty of times I've been by myself doing the work, and times things got really crazy, but the Most High was right there. Okay, the angels was right there protecting me. I remember when I was preaching down in South Carolina years in 2010, and there were so many people surrounding me, and I couldn't believe it. They had some Edomites, it's like, yeah, you better leave, nigga. We're gonna hang you, nigga. And I said, tell them, like, yo, you big enough, come hang me. You 6'4", 250, you come hang me then. I'm nothing but 5'5", 180. You know what I'm saying? You come hang me. And I wasn't looking for no help. I was just like a little overwhelmed because it was like all of a sudden I just realized that it was a lot of people surrounding me, and it was like some was majority was against me, some was just listening, you know, and I was like, oh wow, man, I got a lot of people's attention, and a cop came, with his hand in his holster and his gun, and he said, if you don't want to hear the word, disperse. And I ain't gonna tell you again. People started leaving. He came to me. He said, listen, he said, I'm not gonna, you know, come save you every time, And I was like, I didn't ask for your help, officer. I said, I didn't call for you. I wasn't looking for you. I said, God sent you. The Most High sent you, And he was like, yo, you're right. You're right. So ever since then, when I used to preach in that same corner in downtown Charleston, cops used to always offer me to take me home. But I didn't want to come home, right away, because I wanted to just go out, when the sun was down, whatever, eat and things like that, and just walk around. I wasn't in a rush to come home, because when I get home, it's just dull, So I wasn't in no rush to get home, and the cops will offer me home. They'll offer me to drive me home, So I know the Most High was with me, you know. Even I was even close to home. I had this cops used to call me Rain Man because I was preaching the rain at times, and I think she was from I think Ephraim or Issachar. Very attractive cop. She used to see me. She was like, "You need to ride home, and I'll take you home. Not a problem." I was like, "No, I'm good. I walk home. I just don't live too far from here, and things like that." So the Most High will protect you. So don't worry about camps. Don't worry about you by your camp or you by yourself. You keep doing the work. Trust me, the Most High got you. Believe you me. Believe you me. The Most High got you. The Most High got you. You know. Um, my aunt, she's got to the truth, and her one of her sisters she's go to church with. I heard it was going back and forth, and my aunt was telling her that about the truth, then the truth. I guess he, is calling my aunt and find out why she hadn't been going to church. It's been a while, and my aunt was just waiting for her to call, and my aunt, she's not a busybody or nothing like that. She don't gossip or nothing like that, And my uncle as well, did the stay to themselves and things like that, And um, then I see my aunt, kind of like not arguing but debating. And my aunt still got a lot to learn, but she's still learning as we all are, And I can hear the lady, like bickering to her and saying like, hey, like how can a stringy white haired man be Christ when the scripture tells you the description of him? So it tells you that our people, okay, that we love and we care for want to wake up. But a lot of them don't want to wake up. They don't. They don't want to wake up, man. Because they're so much invested in their church or their religion. Okay? And they don't want to break the yoke. They don't want to break that chain off, that cycle, man. And she hanged up my aunt. And my aunt was like, okay, this will be the first and last time. And when I was there listening, my aunt was like, well, you gotta demand the Lord right here, and I said, just tell her, like, listen, hey, don't have to take our word for it. Just do your research. Just do your research. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Go to the scriptures. Okay? Like just same thing like my uncle. Me and my uncle used to battle all the time. We used to battle all the time. And went to his research and he found out the truth. Now my uncle's angry. He's angry because he said all this time we thinking this man is going to be saved and he been lying to us, this and that. Not every person's going to wake up to this truth. We could just guide them and show them. Okay? And teach him. That's it, man. You know? So let's go to the book of John, chapter 15. And let's see if I can find it. The book of John, chapter 15, verse 16. It's Yahawashi speaking. You're ignorant to call Jesus Christ. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. Okay? So, because, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I chose Christ. You know, I chose Christ. No, man. You don't choose him. He chooses you. So guess what? When I came down here, you know, to teach my sister, my grandmother, my cousins and them, and my other aunts and uncles that wasn't having it, except for this one. And now he was chosen. He's chosen now to learn this truth and let him know who he is. Now he know who he is. And now he's angry, you know, because he's like, no way, these damn Edomites can make it to the kingdom. They're trying to kill us by the chemtrails, and because he done his research. Now he know who he is. Now his wife know who they are, man. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. People's like, oh, you woke him up. Say, it wasn't me. The Most High used me as a vessel to woke me up. I mean, to wake them up. It was beautiful because the way it happened so fast that, I mean, I was still beginning this truth, and I was going through my trials and tribulations myself, you know, trying to find a place in New York, and it was just like, wow, man, I'm moving here and there, and, you know, and the Most High brought me here, man. You know, and I was going through so much at that time that I used to cry in my sleep and ask the Most High, why, or, you know, why I'm going through this, you know. And it's pain and suffering when you go through this truth, man. You know, and he brought me here to wake my uncle up. That was it. You know, that's why we keep saying the Most High is the ultimate chess player. You know, that's what we keep saying. The Most High is the ultimate chess player, man. You know, always the ultimate chess player. All right, and you know, it's when you know this truth, man. It's not easy. It's always hard. It's always hard when you're in this truth, man. You know, it's always hard. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into the corner any more, but thou shalt see thy teachers. All right. So we're gonna go through it. You know, the teachers to teach you, and you know, and things like that. You know, like I said before, you know, I'm still learning the truth, and I want to seek more, more deep, because now my uncle, now he's in the truth, you know, and he is like searching, and you know, he's want to learn more and things and that, and the history of, you know, of Egypt, you know, not saying from the ways of Egypt, you know, but because he know our people was in Egypt, and seeing hieroglyphics on the walls and things like that, and you know, so he just really wants to learn a lot of things, you know, because now he's open, and he wants to learn a lot. You know, he wants to consume all this knowledge, you know, and stuff like that, you know. And you know, I told him don't try to be over righteous, you know, because I can see sometimes that, you know, my uncle could be a little bit over righteous, man. You know, and I said, yeah, uncle, don't be over righteous, man. You know, okay, it would destroy, it would destroy you, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried to be super duper, and it was really messing me up, man. You know, it was really messing me up. So, you know, I say, book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? You know, so don't be over righteous, man. You know what I mean? Just, and I'm trying to explain to him because he's still new in this truth. You know, and I said, Uncle, you gotta take your time in this. You know what I mean? You gotta take your time. You know, don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Just and stuff like that. Like like his daughter just turned 20, and he wants her to follow certain things. But I mean, when your children grows, they decide they want to do their own thing. You know what I mean? And same thing with my daughter. They're the same age, and and my daughter be 20, and I teach my daughter things, but she's gonna do what she's gonna do. I can't hold her and be like, I could tell her what to do. I could give them advice. And that's up to them if they want to take it or not. Because like me, my mom would give me advice, and my dad would try to force me to tell me, and I'm like, hey, who's you telling me what to do? I'm 20 years old. You can't, because you don't want that. I mean, you don't want that. So trying to be that much over righteous, man. And we have to still be, knowing that we are just still in this wicked society, and when it's this wicked society that we in, you see more. Like when you wake in this truth, you see much more demonic things. When you're in this truth, you see more demonic things on TV, whether it's cartoons, and definitely see a lot of cartoons and animated, man. Movies, TV shows, you name it, you're gonna see it all, man. Is it the Super Bowl? You see it in the Super Bowl. You see it in the events. You see it in NBA Finals. You see it in the NHL hockey. You see you see all these things, man. You see it, and you're just like, wow, because the Most High, he opening your eyes, man. He's opening up your eyes, man, in His truth. He's opening your eyes, man, and you see a lot of things, man. And you want to protect your children from these things, man. You want to protect your children from these things. Isaiah chapter 60, start at verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. All right? So when you're in darkness, man, the light will come in. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, for instance. We're using the world, and it's just like this. All right? That darkness, that cloud that covers you, man. And then when you come to the light, when the Most High is dealing with you, boom, that light, and you start to see things. You start seeing the surroundings, and you're like, wow, you never thought that this would this, so, it's just, when you wake up to this truth, man, the light is there, man. The Most High would definitely, would make you see things. I told you before, I seen crazy things in my time in the truth, and things I never shit that you see in the movies, man. I seen things, and it frightened me to this day still. It's frightening me to this day still. I'm more frightened of these things than a nigga with a gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm more frightened of these things I have seen that I never thought I've seen before in my life. And when you come to this truth, you're going to see things, man. You're going to see things. And it's going to bug you out. It's going to freak you out. I remember one time me and the brother Shackleton was preaching. And we preaching. And we see, and I seen the Edomite woman. Maybe she was maybe 30, 40 feet away from us. Maybe like 40, 50 feet away from us. And somehow she just got in front of us real quick. And I looked at Shackleton to see if he seen it. And he looked at me and he said, you seen that? And I was like, Con. And he said, get away from us, Satan, man. It looked like she hovered. Like she just see her walk, she just and we was like, witch. You will see all type of crazy things when you're in this truth, man. I've seen a lot of crazy things in this truth, man. A lot. And Whew, and more things to come, man. More are things to come. So, you know, that's why you always got to keep praying. Keep praying to the Most High. Okay, He's gonna guide you. He's gonna help you. He's gonna, He sees that you're trying. Okay, with sincerely. You know, like I fell off a couple of times. You know, and I'll rise back up, man. You know, just don't stay down, man. Let's get to that scripture real quick, man. What is that? You know, see, I was find that scripture. What's that scripture that? Give me 1 second. I will eventually will try to find that scripture. I can find it. Maybe so I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I don't know where I can't find it. That's why I can't find it. That's weird. I'm gonna find that scripture, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find that scripture. Salakia, man. Um, Salakia. But I'm gonna find that scripture. I'm gonna find that scripture. So, like I was saying before, that you see crazy things, stuff like that. You and His truth, all right. You definitely see the craziest things, all right. This one scripture I just seen, and where's that scripture at? There's another scripture I can get to, and it's going around, man. There's so many scriptures here. There's one particular scripture I'm trying to find, and I'm gonna find that Salaki. I'm gonna find it. Excuse me. I'm definitely gonna find that scripture, man. I'm gonna have to find that scripture. All right, but there's another scripture I want to get into right here. It says, the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directed his steps. So sometimes when we say, your own will, it's not your own will. The Most High is going to guide you. The Most High, He's going to direct you the right way. You might think it's your own will, but it's not. It's the Most High. All right, so don't forget that. It says, but the Lord directed His steps. He's going to direct it. He's going to direct your steps, man. All right. He's going to guide you. He's going to direct you, man. All right. And you gotta understand that when you use truth, and like I said before, it's not easy. It's hard because there's a lot of things that we have to abide by, and we'll always, sometimes we'll fall, okay, and we need to get back up. It happens all the time, man. As long as you don't fall, you gotta keep going back up. And still, you gotta find that scripture, man. I gotta find that scripture. Salaki, if I just, okay, there's one scripture. It's not the one I really wanted, but the book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 10. The great God, the great Yahawah, that formed all things, both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly. So that means that when you go back to the world, the things that you used to do, okay, that means that you're going back to the wickedness, the things that he's doing, whether you was drug dealing, robber, adulteress, whatever that's contrary to the laws or the law, statute, commandments, you return back to your folly. You have turned back to the vomit. Okay? You return back to things that's against the Most High. Okay? And you gotta refrain. Yeah, there's times that we all step aside. There's the times that we all, matter of fact, I gotta get that scripture. Hold on, let me go out and find it. Turn my phone on. Because this is right there, this is bothering me. Like, why I cannot find this scripture, man. You know? you know, so I'm shocked that I just can't find the scripture, man. It's kind of like bothers me a little bit. You know, give me a second. Let's charge this up here. Okay. Back up on that. Whenever that goes on, still waiting. You know. So yeah, it's times that that we all fall aside. You know, we're not perfect. If any man said that was perfect, they lie. But the scriptures do tell you to be perfect, you know, because Job was perfect. Okay, Job was perfect. Let me see if I can get that scripture now. Give me 1 second. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's okay. I commit to that. I'm okay with that. Not okay with it, but you know. What is this thing? Pruning, you know. So yeah, we try to be perfect like Job. You know, Job was perfect. You know, but it's hard to be perfect, especially in these times. You know. Oh man, what's going on, man? You telling me that we can't find what's going on? I don't know what's going on, man. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on going. You know, I'm gonna let this thing stop. You know, things like that. So no, now it's working now. Okay. Maybe it's just getting in sync right now. We can find it right now. Dun. Okay, this is another good scripture. That's not the one I wanted, but um, Psalms 36:12. They are the workers of iniquity fallen. They are cast down and shall not be able to rise. What's iniquity? Sin upon sin. Okay? And it says there are workers of iniquity fallen. Okay? There are workers out there. Okay? Evil people. They are cast down and shall not be able to rise. Negative rise. Because the most I don't want to deal with wickedness people, man. You got like people that's wicked out there, man. They're very, 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 very wicked. All right? Very wicked. You know, you have people out there that's, I mean, there's so much wickedness out there that you're not going to be able to, you know, and especially if the Most High don't want you, he will cast you out, man. You know, he'll cast you out. He'll cast you out. I understand why I just can't find this, man. Scripture, man. You know, so you know it's yeah. This is This truth is heavy, man. This truth is very, 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 very heavy. All right, I got another scripture. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. No. Okay, Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are Sodom's children, but they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. All right. So, it's easy to do wickedness, that things that we used to do, but to keep staying good, it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. Like I said, when you come to this truth, it's not hard. I mean, it's hard. It's not easy, man. People saying it's easy, it's hard, man. It's you know, it's hard, man. It's not gonna be easy, man. You know. Look at our scripture, Proverbs 3 and 13. It says, no, I'm gonna start at 3. Start at 5. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. So I don't lean to understanding. If I don't know something or whatever, I'll contact an elder or brother who's very know scriptures, because you got brothers lean to their own understanding, like these false pastors, and you got brothers as well that do that. They lean to their own understanding. Don't lean to your own understanding. Don't, because it will hurt you. It will definitely hurt you. It might cause you in your life, when the Most High come make his appearance again. All right. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. So to acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. He will show you the way. You know what I mean? He will show you. He will show you the way. He will definitely show you the way. So just keep on, to the Most High, and keep doing what you gotta do. All right. He will direct thy paths, man. He will definitely direct thy paths. It's not working. It was working, now it's not working. Okay, what you want to do, man? Okay. So yeah, jump down to 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. All right. So happy the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. So when you get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you become wise, and you're able to differentiate yourself between, good and evil, the do's and the don'ts, and stay away from. Okay. And this is what we have to do. All right. Because you got to seek wisdom. The Most High will give it to you. Ask for it. Okay. If you ask for it, he will give it to you. All right. So you understand that. Just try to stay on point. Still stay focused, man. All right. This is matter of fact, Proverbs 6 and 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction of the way of life. Okay, the way of life. Same thing like the gross darkness cover you, man. You see that light? You see that lamp? It's the light. And reproof the structure of the way of life is the way of life. It's the structures of the Bible is the structures of the way of life. Okay? That tell you the do's and the don'ts, what to eat and what not to eat. Okay? What to wear and what not to wear. How to conduct yourself. Okay? As a man, a husband. How to conduct yourself as a female, a woman, a wife. There's all these instructions the Most High is giving us, the children of Israel, to follow. Okay? Instruction of life. It's the way of life. Okay? All right? And now we can't follow these all 100% because it's impossible because we're in the laws of the land, of the foreign land, captivity. And our captivity. So we have to, the best of our ability. That's what we say. Some camps will be like, oh, maybe the best of their ability. We can't keep it 100%. We can't keep all the laws. Now, can we keep the 10 commandments that's on the book of Exodus? Yes, you can. But we even break those. We even break those at times, man. So, because it's our lust, it's in us, but we got to break that habit. We have to break that habit. All right, we have to break that habit. It's got to keep on being, guys. Excuse me, it's got to keep being strong. All right. Now, knowing that we're here in the last days, and you know that the time is coming, the time is nigh, and this is now this gets even harder because this is like crunch time. We're in the crunch time moment, okay? And it's not the time to us to stop falling away sideways. That's not the time. The time is to stay straight and keep going forward and keep going harder and harder, okay? To keep going harder and harder, all right? Because this is what we need, And a lot of people, like I said, we're not perfect, okay? You know, we're not perfect, but you have to keep on pushing. You gotta keep on pushing. Slack. Okay, you gotta keep on pushing, and we have to keep on doing what we're doing on His righteousness. The book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. Whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. So if you find it life, you find it that shall obtain the favor of the Lord. So when you deal with the Lord, you're gonna find life. Okay, you get that second breath of, coming out of that wickedness, man. You're gonna see things, man. All right. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul, and they hate me loveth death. So if we hate the Most High, if you hate His laws, His statutes, commandments, you hate His ways, guess what? You find it death, and death will come upon you quick. All right? He might come to you right away, but somebody you love. Okay, to get your behind straight. To get your behind straight, man. All right? Because the Most High is not a joke, man. Matter of fact, what's that scripture? Doesn't it's like oops. Okay, Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Okay? Because something, we will question the Most High, and we do that a lot, but His ways higher than our ways, man. Just do what you're supposed to do. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about everything to worry about is just doing what you're supposed to do as I tell you, as the scripture says. You follow that, you follow the scriptures, you follow the law, statute, commandments, guess what? Then you'll be alright. You'll be okay. Alright? Even like before I came to this truth, I used to always look and be like, the Most High, I was like, why you allow these things to happen? Why you allow children die? Why you like children starve? Why you allow this to happen? War. Why you allow all these things to come upon these people? Why? Stricken in poverty. Why? But like I said, this is before I was in the truth. Okay? We always want to seek answers. We always want to seek, but it was always in the Bible. It was always in the Bible. So when you get that, you get the understanding, you get the wisdom, you get the knowledge. Okay, then you about to be like, okay, you not accept it at first. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still, you like, nah, not the Most High, nah. But yes, You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know, it's just once you start learning more about the truth in the Bible, you know, we all went through it. You know what I'm saying? We all gone through it. So just gotta just keep on, keep seeking the Most High. You know, I'm still seeking more. You know, don't matter if you're in a camp or not. Just keep on doing what you're supposed to do. You know, you gotta work on your own salvation. Keep finding knowledge. Keep getting more wisdom. Keep staying this truth. Keep staying in the paths. Keep praying the Most High is gonna direct you. Okay, you know, try not to fall sideways in these days now. You can't. You can't afford to, because we don't have time like the days of Noah. We didn't have that time where Noah was telling the peoples to get together. We didn't got that time. We don't. We don't. Definitely not now. So, brothers and sisters, I implore you, the same thing I'm gonna speak to myself. Okay, to keep staying strong, keep preaching the word, keep following those statute commandments. You know, follow the laws to the best of your ability. Okay, the best of your ability, because we can't keep it 100%. Okay, but we keep the things that we know that we could keep 100%. All right. So, like I said, I was just going jumping on different topics and things like that, and had nothing written down. And I know I had to come and do a video before I go to bed and things like that. So I'll do another video tomorrow. Post up another video another tomorrow. So, you know, brothers and sisters, just keep doing what you got to do. All right, and I'm gonna say Kwame Shiala, giving no praises to Yahawashi and Yahawashi, and they're gonna say Shalom.